this is Sitara from Sparkling Memories, and here in front of you we have what we're going to be making today. Some delicious, from scratch, ground turkey burgers. Okay, so here are some of the ingredients. We have the red bell pepper, green bell pepper, garlic, some onions, and right here we have the smoky Gouda cheese. Then we have the honey Dijon mustard. Then we have some grilled meats from the smokehouse maple to the chipotle roasted garlic. And then we have some other seasonings such as the parsley and the thyme. Okay, so in front of you we have the ground turkey, and we have, of course, the smoked Gouda cheese that we actually grated and we added to the bowl. Now here is the good part. We have the onions, the green bell peppers, the red bell peppers, and over here we have the garlic. I do it a little bit bigger because once you make it and has more of a garlic feel, once it's a lot larger in size, instead of keeping it as a clove like how it regularly would be, you want to cut them up a little bit larger. Maybe half the size, cut it about 3 times to get about this size. Now as far as the breading, we're actually going to use this one. It actually has tomato cheese in there and it's seasoned. Real great flavor to add to it. So at this point, all we're going to do is take these and add this to the bowl, and then we're going to start adding the sauces. It doesn't even matter how much you put in at a time because it's all going to get mixed in there. The main reason you want to use so much is because when you're cooking it, it's actually going to get down in size. So it's not going to be this large when you start cooking it because it's going to come together and it's going to be real great. Especially with the cheese added to it, instead of just chucking it out, we actually grated it so it could be a lot easier to deal with, and you can have it all through the burgers instead of just in the middle or the end or some other place. You want to get all of that in there. See, it's a good bit. Beautiful color. Green, red. And of course, we have the garlic in there. A good different size. So we bring this a little closer to me. So first thing we're going to go in with is the honey Dijon mustard. It goes real well when it comes to putting it with turkey. I've noticed that because I've used it before in the past. And I want to put a generous amount in there. Then we're going to go in with the McCormick Smokehouse Maple Grilled Meats. This is one of the seasonings we're going to be using instead of adobo, because I know adobo is definitely a favorite. And you want to put on half of it, not the entire thing. Then we're going to go in with the McCormick Chipotle Roasted Garlic Seasoning, and we're going to put it on the other half. That way it's seasoned with 2 different kinds. But it still has the roasted garlic and the real garlic in there. At this point, you want to go ahead and add some parsley. And of course, some thyme. Okay, so here we have the thyme already open. And we go and put a generous amount on there. Because each herb has its own different in terms of what it does for you. See? And then we're going to add the parsley on the other side. Now the sauce I'm going to actually add would be this one. It's actually the slow simmer sweet honey barbecue sauce. Of course, you got to use Kraft. You can always use ketchup if you're not a fan of barbecue sauce. Okay, so here we have the mixture before you actually add the breadcrumbs. It will look something like this. And once you firm it, then it will look like this. Now, in a pot, instead of using the regular vegetable oil, we actually use Crisco and wait for it to liquefy as if it was oil. This one is halfway through. Got a nice color on there. And it's firm because you actually use the breadcrumbs. It's going to be on for at least like a minute and a half or so, and then you flip it. Make sure it's done at a very high heat. Right now, I have it at 5. It's like halfway because mine goes up to about 10. Okay, so this is the end product. Of course, you see they're still very much firm and not break apart as if it was ground turkey. It's actually started out as ground turkey, but as we form them and we add the breadcrumbs, you see how it's nice golden color. Some of them are a little darker like this one, but some are a little lighter. And you just make them into a patty like, and you press them, and then you just cook them. So this would be the end product. So next time, this is Miss Sit Around for Sparkling Memories. Bye bye.